All right, boys and girls, it's time to do our three-part drill. This week you have a new letter. The letter is B. We have a stick down and then a circle around to make the letter B. B says B, 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 like you bounce a ball. B, 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 B. So I'm going to put it in, and when we get to that letter, you remember B says B. Ready? O says ah. O says O when it's in an open syllable. I says I. I says I when it's in an open syllable. H says F says, remember your fins on the fish go. S says S. P says P, P, P. Push things away. C says K. M says when I eat something yummy. B says B, 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 B. Bounce the ball. T says T, T, T. N says like you're getting in trouble. No, no, no. A says A in a closed syllable. A says A in an open syllable. All right, now we're going to listen for a sound, and you're going to write the letter you hear. Your first sound is M says Don't forget to start at the top and go down before you make your humps. Okay? Your next sound, B, B, B. B says B. Okay, your next sound is T. T says T. Next sound, I. I. I says I. Next sound, H says F says S. S says S. P, 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 P. P says P. Be sure when you're writing your P that you're making your stick first and then around to make your circle, because we make letters from the left to the right. K, K, K is the next sound. C says K. N says N. Don't forget to go down and then over. First we have our stick, then we have our curve over for N. Ah, like you take a bite out of the apple. Remember, curve around and then a stick down. A says ah. Aw. Curve around just like that A O says ah. Very good. All right, now go ahead and put that away, and we're going to do some blending. I'm going to turn around here on my blending board. Remember, the cards that are yellow are my vowels. Every word or every syllable has to have a vowel sound. So vowels are very important to words that we read. We're going to start off with two sounds. Okay? So we're going to start with our vowel. When I look at my vowel, I look at what comes after, and since there's a consonant there, the syllable is closed. So A is going to make it short sound. It's going to say ah, like it does when it's closed. A says ah. So let's blend. Ah, a little faster. And now say it fast. And very good. Let's try this one. Still closed because there's a consonant closing in the vowel. It's going to make it short sound. Ah, app. Now say it fast. App. Very good. Okay. Still a closed syllable because the consonant is closing in the vowel. At. At. Now say it fast. At. Very good. Now my vowel is changed. It's an I. But when I look after the I still see a consonant closing the syllable, closing the door on it. So I is going to make it short sound. I, I. Ready? It. It. Now say it fast. It. Let's do this one. I, n. I, n. In. Very good. All right, now we're going to add a sound to the beginning of our word. Now, just because we put a card here, that doesn't affect whether it's an open or closed syllable, because the last part of the word is what determines if the syllable is closed or open. So it's what comes after the vowel, not before. Okay? So let's read. Let's say each sound, and then we're going to blend them faster together. B, I, n. Ready? Let's do it faster. B, I, n. Fast. Bin. Very good. Like you put things in a bin. That's like a box. Okay, let's do this one. Ready? B, aw, n. A little faster. B, aw, n. Bon. Bon. Okay, let's try this one. B, a, n. B, a, n. Ban, like you ban someone from going somewhere. That means you keep them from going there. Okay, let's do this one. Ready? B, at. B, at. Bat. Now remember, this is what you do in your little readers when you come to a word that you don't know. Don't look at mom or dad and say, what's that word? You say each sound, say them faster, and blend those sounds together so that you can read it on your own. Okay? All right. If I take this last letter away, now let's do a few with our open syllables. Now I look at my vowel, and I see what comes after my vowel, and there's nothing there. So now the vowel is going to make a different sound because the syllable is open. The door is not closing it in. There's nothing to hold the vowel in. So the vowel can run and make its long sound. So instead of saying A says I, it's going to say A says A. So A A says A. That's its long vowel sound. Sounds like its name. B, A, bay. Let's try another one. Look at my vowel. My vowel is I. Is there anything after it closing the door on it? No, there's not. So the vowel is open. I says I. So it's going to make its long sound. I. Let's read. B, I, buy. Let's do one more. What's my vowel? O is my vowel. I'm going to look after it. Is there anything holding it in, closing the door? No, it's going to make its long sound. What would long O sound like? It sounds like it's saying its name. Its name is O. Very good. Let's read. B, O. Bow. Good job. All right, so when you're reading your little decodable readers, you can sound out each sound just like we've done, and you pay attention to see if there's a letter after the vowel to close it and make it short sound, or if there's nothing after the vowel that opens it up to make it say its long sound. Okay? Practice these strategies as you're reading your decodable readers. Talk to you later. Bye.